What's up, guys? So Em already did the league manager note this week, so I figured I'd do some other fun stuff. Just to start with, a Reliant Stadium, which is now called, I think, Energy Stadium (NRG), um, is hosting tonight's Houston Texans Thursday night game, and they are going to be employing the use of LED lights. So this is for you, Mike and Ryan. Um, they're going to save about 60% in energy, supposedly. The light quality is supposed to be really good. Apparently, the metal halide lights that they currently use tend to flicker. That's how the lights actually function. So when they do slow mo, you get some of that weird flickering. Supposedly, the slow mos you won't get any of that flickering anymore. Um, and Apparently, they employed this in the Cardinals Stadium this season as well, and I guess there's several other stadiums throughout, or not stadiums, but Notre Dame Stadium, Arizona State, Carolina Hurricanes Arena, and then the Bell Center. I actually saw a Canadians game at the Bell Center last year, clear as bell. I took pictures and everything. I could see every number of the players. It was fantastic. So I'm pretty excited about that. Not that it matters, or I should be. Also, just really quick, Michael Vick. I don't know if any of you heard this. Last week, Jets played the Chargers, got dominated. They brought in Michael Vick towards the end of the game. He was 8 of 19 for 47 yards passing. Really good. Apparently, he's making the statement that he was unprepared for the game, which all week, if you listen to any of the pundits, they said that probably Geno Smith was going to get pulled at half because the Chargers were going to dominate him. And I don't know how the idiot didn't know he was going to play. It sounds like an excuse to me against playing against a really good defense, but that's just me. And then the last story, one of my favorite stories, not my favorite, but my favorite to talk about, um, moving a team to LA. They're still, they're starting to stir up some of that again in the last week or two. Um, the three teams that are in the running now, that Minnesota has a stadium and a new owner. The three teams that are, and the Bills got a new owner, says is going to keep him in Buffalo because he's the owner of the Sabres. Um, it sounds like it's Oakland, San Diego, and LA, and then the Rams that are considered teams that could potentially move to LA. They're all on 1 year agreements with their current stadiums, or year by year leases. So there's nothing holding any of them in place right now. Um, and If you listen to Mayor Eric Garcetti from Los Angeles, he's saying it's inevitable. Yet he's saying that LA is not going to put any money towards it. So who the hell is he? At least everyone else knows we got to put a little bit of government money in to make it work. AEG, or Anschutz Entertainment, has the rights to build a stadium next to Staples Center, and they're going to give them an extension because supposedly it expires in the next month or two. And potentially, they're saying that the the best two options are that Oakland and San Diego both move there, so the Raiders and the Chargers would share the facility, and that they would move Oakland to the NFC East because you cannot have two teams in the same city in the same conference. And if they did that, they'd probably move another team to the West, or to the AFC West, probably the Cardinals, because I would imagine they don't want to eliminate that Seattle-San Francisco rivalry. Um, I think it's ridiculous. There's an article by a guy named Michael Schutery from Bleacher Report, and he talks about how stupid it is to even talk about moving teams when the NFL is growing, making lots of money. Expansion makes more sense. San Antonio actually submitted something last week saying that they're interested in a franchise. I think they're the ninth largest city in the United States. Makes sense that they should have a team. It's a big market. Um, and But anyway, aside from that, I that's just me thinking why are they even bothering trying to you know take teams out of markets. I mean, I think they're going to lose a lot of fans in San Diego if they move to LA. Um, and I think Oakland will certainly lose a lot of fans if they move to LA because they're not going to root for the 49ers. Um, and Oh, another interesting thing in LA, there's three stadium potential sites. One is Staples Center, right next to the Staples Center. The other one, some of you might know about, in where former Hollywood Park racetrack is, in City of Industry. There's a proposal on building a stadium there. And then the third one I hadn't even heard of is apparently building one right next to Dodger Stadium in Chavez Ravine, which would be, I guess, interesting. I don't know. It's kind of a boring area to have a stadium, but um, yeah. So that's another long video. It has nothing to do with anything on the field. So, well, except for Michael Vick, but he's a douchebag. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I even got some tech stuff in there for you nerds. All right.